Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to talk about PVA glues today. So I've got a whole bunch of them here piled on my desk. We're going to start out with Mod Podge because it is an actual, PVA glue. I don't have Mod Podge in this one. I have a mixture of regular Elmer's glue, the Elmer's Glue All, and this Crayola washable glue. The reason is because this one's actually really sticky and it's thick and it works perfectly mixed with these two. I don't like the glue all necessarily for gluing paper to paper because of all the wrinkling. It wrinkles more than some of the other glues. This one actually doesn't wrinkle that bad, but I feel like it'd be better as a Mod Podge. It has a little thing like that. I was pleasantly surprised to find out how sticky this stuff was for a cheap glue. I got it at the Dollar Tree for $1. I'm not super fond of Mod Podge because, even though this is actually glossy, but I mean, Elmer's glue also leaves a gloss too. But I've got regular matte Mod Podge, and that's actually what's in here, but it still leaves a glare. A glare? A shine. But a little clear gesso will take care of that, or at least help it down a little bit. I didn't buy this one because I didn't like the tonic glue stick. It came free with the order. I also have it mixed in here with the Mod Podge. The glue itself is fine, but the bottle, it has a really thin kind of opening. I don't know if you can see that right there, and the glue doesn't want to come out very well from the bottle, so I just mixed it in with that too, so that I could use it up. Which brings me to, everybody knows art glitter glue is really good. It's one of the best ones. I accidentally got the white one instead of the clear one, but it works exactly the same. Art glitter also makes fabric glue and another kind of glue. If you go to artglitter.com, they actually sell it from there, and it's cheaper than what you get on Amazon, but they're out of stock right now. They probably won't be back in stock until probably the spring. Since, now that the weather is fixing to turn off cooler, they don't ship in the winter time. But you can get a gallon of art glitter glue from artglitter.com for $88. Their 16-ounce bottles are $22 and some change. So if you send them your email, they'll notify you whenever it comes back in stock. Art glitter glue is a good glue. It's one of the best glue because it's fast grab, quick drying. My only concern is living here in Missouri, the bottles have a tendency to crack and then you end up losing glue. So that's one of the reasons why I kind of steered clear of using them. I just bought this one simply for demonstration purposes. An alternative to that glue, of course, is the Barely Art Precision Craft Glue. It used to be a little cheaper than art glitter glue, but now it's more expensive because you can get this one in the winter time, but they work exactly the same. Exactly the same. They're both fast grab. They work really well. They dry quickly. So it dries clear. You do get the tips and stuff with them. I haven't opened this yet. I've used it before, so that's how I know how good it is. Really, all of the glues are pretty good for sticking paper to paper and whatnot. You can use art glitter glue and Barely Art Precision glue for some fabrics and whatnot. Nuvo makes a clear drying craft glue, and I actually really like it. It has a small tip. You don't need a metal tip on there. It's real small. It's pretty fast grabbing and quick drying. I haven't seen it in anything larger than 2 ounces though. I got this one from scrapbook.com, and I couldn't find anything larger than that, but considering you only use a small amount, It says to leave dry for 24 hours, but it actually dries quicker than that. But yeah, so I mean, it's a good alternative. It runs about the same price though. There is Aleene's Turbo Tacky Glue. It dries in half the time of regular tacky glue. It works good. My only drawback, of course, is the lid and how much it comes out. So it would have to be transferred into, say, like a Sugar Bell bottle to work better. So that's my only complaint about the Aleene's glue. I actually like Aleene's glues, so I can't really complain on those. But it does have a quicker dry time than regular Aleene's. I actually have some regular Aleene's glue, and I actually mix it together with the Beacon all-purpose tacky glue, because when you mix them together, I've got some here in this little bottle, my other Sugar Bell bottle that I use. And the reason is because it's actually quick drying, fast grabbing, just like the art glitter glue, and it's a lot cheaper. Because you can get this one at Dollar Tree if they have it in your area. You can also buy this off of Beacon adhesives.com. It's, I think, $4 for 4 ounces of the glue. I got this one at Dollar Tree, but you can get, I think it's like 4 ounces for $1.97 at Walmart. So, I will probably add the Turbo Tacky Glue in with it. Probably make it even faster than that. Which brings me to Aleene's Quick Dry Tacky Glue. And this was in the Always Ready bottle, so it actually sits upside down so that you can squeeze it out. And I like the tip on this one a lot better than the regular glues, because it is thinner, so you can control, you know, how much you use of it. So I do actually really like that one. It dries clear and it's flexible. You can use it on, you know, some fabrics and stuff. But I would pretty much just stick to paper with this one. There's not as much warping and stuff with this particular one as there is with the other two. Although when you mix the regular Aleene's with the Beacon Tacky Glue, you don't really get the warping that you get with others. This is like liquid adhesive that I got it from the Dollar Tree. And I just pulled the entire bottle cap off. Did you see that? Because it got stuck. There we go. There's the end of it. It comes off pretty quickly. It works basically just like a regular PVA glue. It isn't super quick or anything, so I mean, it's not one, like, I wouldn't compare this one to, say, like art glitter glue or anything. It doesn't work as fast. It's not a bad glue. It does warp paper though, so. Cosmic Shimmer. I actually prefer this one over the art glitter glue, because even though it is fast drying and fairly quick grabbing, you do have a couple more seconds. So if you're someone who is prone to making a little bit of mistakes, this might be a better option for you. And I find that this is a little bit cheaper. This is 125 mils. I don't know what that translates into. A little over 4 ounces. It's about 4.5 ounces for that. So yeah, and I got this one from Simon Says Stamp, I believe. But they usually have a sale on their glues and stuff, so, you know, it might be worth checking out if you want to use that as an alternative. This Woodwork glue, high tack and permanent. It's sandable and stainable. You get this one from the Dollar Tree. It actually works pretty good. I don't recommend it for paper though. but like gluing on chipboard pieces or something like that to a cover would work really good. You may need to clamp it though, you know, to keep it in place, because you know, with some PVA glues, any slight movement and they move pretty easily, and then you have to stick everything back in place. But other than that, not too bad of a glue. You get 2 ounces for $1. And if that's all you're going to use it for, then, you know, it'll last a pretty good long while. I got the Collall Quick Dry Tacky Glue. And I've got to say, out of all the tacky glues, this one is actually my favorite. I actually prefer it over the Art Glitter and the Barely Arts glue. I prefer it over even the Beacon, and I love that stuff. I would, of course, transfer the bottle, though, because of the spout. It's not horrible. The spout isn't horrible, but I mean, the glue does work really well, and you don't have quite the warping that you do with other glues. But it is fairly fast drying, so you do have a few seconds to work with it, much like the Art Glitter glue. So, I mean, if I had to choose between both of them, like the Cosmic Shimmer or the Collall Quick Dry Tacky Glue, I'd be okay with either one of them. Really. And then I have the Scotch Quick Drying Tacky Glue. It bonds super quickly, so it is very fast, like the Art Glitter Glue. I paid, I think, $5 for 4 ounces on Amazon, so not too bad, but it does have to be changed. I mean, it comes out really a lot of glue, so you would have to change the bottle for sure when using this. It actually dries within just a couple minutes. It actually bonds in less than a minute, paper to paper, so I mean almost immediately. So it's a good alternative to your Art Glitter glue, but you would have to change the bottle. You'd have to either, you know, say put it in an Art Glitter glue bottle, or a Sugar Bell icing piping bottle to get a better effect of it, I would say. Okay, now this brings me to the last 2 glues that are not technically, they're not white. Glossy Accents, which is a clear dimensional medium glue. I wouldn't bond fabric with it, but it makes great, what am I trying to say? Like, almost gives the appearance of resin on certain items, because it kind of domes. So like if you're using Glossy Accents in those like the flat back charm things that you can put pictures or whatever in, and then you fill up the hole with the Glossy Accents. It also bonds like chipboard pieces and stuff, so you can actually use it as a glue. But I, you know, much prefer to use it to make dimensional effects. This is called 1 Dot Not a Lot Craft Glue. It's non-toxic, no odor, dries clear, strong hold. It does have a strong hold. It costs the same as Art Glitter for 3.85 ounces, so it costs the same as a 2-ounce bottle of Art Glitter glue. I hate the bottle, though, because the hole is so large that you get way more out than you need. So it is not recommended to use that unless you have a different bottle. It's for rhinestones, it says. You know, to glue rhinestones, which it does work for that. It works for paper to paper. It works in much the same way as Art Glitter and Barely Arts Precision Craft Glue. Well, any of the tacky glues, really. But it's not one that I would purchase again, simply because I don't like the bottle. Now, the bottle is easy to hold, but I don't prefer it because of how it comes out. So I mean, I don't really have a complaint really about how any of the glues work. They all work really well. I'm not going to need any type of PVA glue, I don't think, for a long time, because I now have more than I need. So that's not something that I will be purchasing for a while. But I will use it all, and like I said, it all works much in the same way, with the exception of a few who dry quicker and everything. So, but if you don't, you know, if you're not one that really wants that fast grab, or really wants to use art glitter because of, on some bottles it says that it can cause cancer. Mine doesn't have that on anything. It just says, keep away from children, keep away from direct and indirect sunlight, do not freeze or boil, do not swallow. But it doesn't say anything on here about causing cancer, but I do know that some bottles do. I guess it depends on where you're from. But if you don't want, you know, to use something like that, then any of these would make great alternatives. But you may have to switch out the bottles or whatever. I prefer this bottle to any of them though, because for someone who has arthritis like I do, it's just a lot easier to hold, and I don't have to put, you know, I barely have to squeeze it or anything to get any to come out. So for me, I will probably continue to use the Cosmic Shimmer. Unless, of course, you know, once this is empty, though, I might fill it up with the others just to use the bottle, you know, until it's time to buy more. But, you know, until I run out of some of this other, I won't be buying any more glue for a while. But, yes, there is that review. The next video, we will be decorating the fairy journal. And, right now, I have just, you know, done a few sparkly bits to the cover. And then I will put all the signatures in. I've got to actually glue that down because it didn't glue down. And then when we come back, I'll decorate the insides, make tags and whatnot for it. There. Go ahead and glue that while I'm on camera, I guess. Alright. So that is all that I have for today. And then be on the lookout though, because we're going to do another giveaway in October. So I will announce that probably tomorrow. And also, just leave that to dry right there. Also, I will have the review on the fabric glues coming up too. So I'm not going to need fabric glue for a while now yet either. But anyway, that is all I have for today. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys again real soon. Bye!